Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wake Us Up in the Wood. Today we are in Friedenburg in Saldanha Bay with regards to the case of Joslin. Now we know there's a lot of things that's been happening within the media and there's a lot of things that's been happening within those communities, Today we came here and we got a total surprise to see two different groups. It's almost as if there was this division within this community, because we have one group that is contesting the fact that they need to free the Sangoma, that is involved in this case. And then there's also one particular group that is currently protesting to say, we want Joslin, justice for Joslin. So we currently have two different groups protesting for two different reasons. Why these things are happening, we don't know. So we are about to go into the crowd to chat to a few of the people just to get the feel or understanding as to what is happening. I did manage to speak to one of them, right, where they mentioned that they want the Sangoma to be freed, So currently there's this thing that is currently happening, So we are not entirely sure whether there's now the focus is taken completely away from Joslin, or is the focus is completely onto the Sangoma that was arrested, in the process that it was involved in the case as well. So as we embark on the day, we would like for you guys to be part of this day. Thank you guys for tuning in, and follow us as we report back on the case of Joslin. Thank you so much. So as you guys can see, currently we have the second group that is also here today protesting, due to the fact that they believe that the Sangoma involved in this case should be freed, So we are kind of like trying to get the feel of this particular community or of this case, trying to find out what is actually happening here today, because there's two groups protesting two different. It's getting quite tensed out here, and I'm hoping that it doesn't turn out to a racial conflict or any racial fight or any racial tensions breaks out during the course of the day. As you can see, police are getting up, to get the public in order. I think this is public order. They're just trying to get the public. It looks quite interesting, to be honest with you guys. Tense is picking up, it's picking up fast. We've just been thrown out, and I don't know the reasons behind all of this. We've been the whole time, it's been okay until one particular officer decided that we don't belong here for whatever reason, I don't know. But we will continue to record. We are bringing the truth, and they don't want the truth. So, Wake Us Up in the Wood will remain here.
Joslin, we want Joslin, we want Joslin, we want Joslin, we want Joslin.
So we are still here, guys, and as you guys can see, it's getting quite intense over here. It is filled with so much emotions and so much excitement at the same time. We have spoken to quite a number of people that don't want to be caught on camera due to them wanting to protect their image, which we do understand. A lot of this case is completely sensitive, and I now understand why they are protecting it so much, because we don't know if the child is still alive or whether the child has been sold or what the actual case is. So many people has got so much different stories to say with regards to this story, But we are out here, to get the feel from the community. We are still trying to get people that is willing to speak to us, so that we can bring out the truth. We are trying to get different opinions from different people, so that we can get an understanding as to what is actually going on here. It has also come to our attention that there is more children that has gone missing within this community. Some, I think about two of them have been recovered in the process or during the course of these 2 weeks. So it is a clear indication to our communities out there that the child abduction or this thing has totally gone out of proportion, and that there's many others that is currently facing the same situations, many families going through the same things. So we'll get into it and we'll speak and we'll get a feel of what is actually happening around here. Hoe voel je oor dit?
Ik voel bijna gelukkig. Ik weet niet hoe voel hij maar oor haar kind. Voor 20.000 rand verkoop sy haar kind. Hoekom het sy nie vir haar vir 20.000 rand verkoop? As wat sy die kind verkoop het. Wat 'n ma is daai? Hoe slaap sy? Ik weet niet meer woorden nie. Want ik ga gewoon
'n mens kan nie eens jou kleinkind los nie. As my kleinkind vir 'n oomblik weg is, dan soek ek daai kind tot ek daai kind kry. Maar ek weet nie hoe slaap en eet sy nie. Want jy kan nie slaap en eet as jou kind weg is nie. In die nag kan jy niks doen nie, want jy's op en af, venster vir venster. Jy soek jou kind wanneer hy inkom. Is dit reg wat ek gepraat?
Ja, dis reg so, maar sê maar my die feit dat daar nou sangomas en wolwe en die hele ding en dink maar dat dit is reg vir ons kinders om groot te raak in 'n gemeenskap en wat nou? Hulle sê nou dis sangomas en wolf.
Ons het mos nie ons kinders groot gemaak met sangomas nie. Waar kom hulle daar aan? Ons ken nie dit nie. Ons bid elke dag en nag. Inkomers. Ons bid nag en dag vir ons kinders, vir die gemeenskap. My kind is jou kind, jou kind is my kind. En as ons mekaar se kinders sien, vat 'n man sy hand en staan met hom en tot sy ouers hom kom soek. Of as jy hom ken, vat hom na sy huis toe. Ons soek vir haar. Ek ken vir haar.
Ons soek vir Kiali.
Joslin Smith het by my om die draai in Hopland gebly. 'n Baie lieflike kind. Niks onbeskoffie. As jy met haar praat, dan luister sy vir jou. En gehoorsaam. Dis 'n baie slim kind die praat julle nou weer.
En ons verwag antwoorde. Vandag soek ons regte antwoorde. Van wat 'n ma doen dat? Daai vrou is nie normaal nie. Ik wil helemaal laat sy uitkom. Dat ons van kan vra waar sy kind. Ons gaan niks aan haar doen. Ons wil niet van vra waar sy kind.
Want hoe slaapt sy in hy tronk? Hoe slaapt sy in hy gevangenis? Die mense gaat vir haar slaap tot sy praat. En later gaat hulle haar doodmaak. Want sy wil nie praat nie. Sy moet net die waarheid praat, want die waarheid maakt seer.
Thank you guys for saying something, and I appreciate the fact that you guys are sharing this. Just on the point of integration, right? We understand integration where communities are integrated, right? How does it make you guys feel seeing that? Ons het misschien groot geraakt met traditional healers en sangomas en onze communities. Hoe het dit 'n impact in onze gemeenskap? Sien dat daar nou al klaar sangoma geïmpliceerd is in die hele zaken?
Ons het reeds met baie okkulte, satanisme en hierdie van sangomas. Ons het 'n kultuur wat ons mense glo, as ons sangoma toe gaan, is al ons probleme opgelos. Ons glo dit.
Maar ons vra nie die questions of die vra waar vanaf kom die Sangoma se kragte vandaan nie. Ons bevraagteken dit nie. Ons bevraagteken eire. Hoekom is daar Christene en hoekom is daar moslims en hoekom is daar ander gelowe? Maar ons wil probeer om te sê ons glo aan Sangoma want sy toekom of sy moetie werk vinniger as ons God se toekom of moetie. Maar eintlik is dit nie waar nie. Ons het net een God wat ons voor moet aanbid. En Sangoma se goed gaan nooit werk nie, want Sangoma vat ons kinders om ons kinders te vermoor, om vir hulle krag te gee. So ons moet dit stop, die Sangoma evil practices moet ons stop. Ons moet stop om na die Sangoma toe te gaan. Ons moet stop om haar verkeerde praktyke te support. En as ons daai uit ons gemeenskappe uit kan uitroei, sal ons stop dat ons kinders sal verdwyn. Ons sal stop dat syndikaate en mense op ons hier in ons gemeenskappe sal teer op ons mense se swakhede. Baie dankie.
Thank you so much. Is there something that you would like to share with us?
Shortly, I'd just like to say we need to turn back to the Bible. We need to turn back to God's word. At the end of the day, everything that happens in the Bible, it says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all the things shall be added unto you. Whatever is happening right now is the devil, he's evil, he's wicked, and we need to resist the devil and he will flee from us. Isaiah 54 verse 17, and I thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that. So guys, we do have an understanding from the community now, the feel, in terms of how they are feeling. Their children is not safe in these communities. Already we are fighting so much social ills of the lack of employment, unemployment in our communities, and social ills where grandmothers are raising kids in these communities. We have a big problem with gangsterism and drugs within our communities. So why we are already faced with so much challenges, and in doing so, I just get a feel from some of the young men in this community. I just want to get a feeling from you. How does this make you feel en hoe voel jy oor die hele?
Ja, my bra, ek wil nie nog lieg vir die gemeenskapie. Ons het vroeg opgestaan om te kom hierdie oggend om te bymekaar te kom as gevolg van die ding van Joslin. Die is nie 'n regte ding nie. Ons het al verkeerde dinge gedoen in die lewe, maar ons het nog nooit dit so kom nie in ons eie gemeenskapie.
You guys can see we were completely hit by tear gas. It's been crazy. Shots went off. The community was abrupt, a lot of things has gone in this time. I couldn't breathe personally, but we got caught in this line of fire. So we are here, as you guys can see on over here on this side, the police is going heavily in, trying to protect what is currently happening, So it is crazy. It's been hectic, Yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. So we have managed to get a few community members that would like to share their side of the story, with regards to this case and with regards to the situation of the community. As to there's many other kids that has gone missing, but I would like to know from you. You said your name was?
Saldanha Jacobs.
Saldanha Jacobs. I would like to get the feel or understanding with regards to what is happening in this community of Saldanha Bay, Vredenburg. You have mentioned to me just off camera that there's many other children that has gone missing. So why do you think this one is important for you guys in particular as the community, ordinary members of the community?
I think we all have to stand together because
Afrikaans ek praat in jou huistaal.
Okay. My kind is jou kind, maar daar bestaan nie meer so iets van jou kind is my kind nie. Wat se kind weggaan daar worry op 'n dag van die mense nie meer nie. Maar soos die saak nê, het Joslin vir ons almal saamgebring. Ons staan saam met Joslin in die dingetjie. Want dit kan my babatjie ook gewees het. En ek voel die gemeenskap is reg om so saam te staan. Nou bail.
And how do you guys feel with the fact that we have two different groups here today? Ek sien as twee verskillende groepe. Die ene 'n protest want hulle wil hê die so-called Sangoma moet vrygelaat word. Listen. So how do you guys feel the fact that, do you think that it can spur into racial tension? And how do you guys feel, as we have two different groups here today protesting for two different reasons? How do you feel about that? Any one of you?
Die ding is, het is nie reg, ja. Het affect die ander Sangomas wat opreg hulle werk doen, but dat is iets, ja, dat is hulle het verkeerd gedoen. Hulle het die ding verkeerd gedoen. Vir hulle eie benefit en nie vir hulle kultuur. So, hoekom hulle uit?
Dis respek hulle eie kultuur.
Hulle het eie kultuur, dat is respek. om dat te doen vir geld. As hy reg het, het kan iemand sy huis aankom as 'n kind toe gewys het.
Is waar.
En dan moet sy nog altyd 'n byl gekry het. Dit as hy reg het.
Do you think there's any remorse from their side, seeing that you guys are here protesting? We all want justice for Joslin, but they're here protesting so that she can be set free. How does that make you feel?
Nou,
Dit voel vir my baie seer, né? Ek het
hulle kan
geloof frustrasies.
Hoekom het sy?
Ek het geloof frustrasies van hoekom moet die Sangoma uit?
So, hulle voel net hulle niks.
Justice vir die kleine
Ja, hulle voel net
meisiekindjie.
hulle niks vir
Sy is
Joslin
maar
nie.
net 'n klein meisiekindjie. Sy kan nie sê mamma. Ek is hier nie, mamma. Mamma, hoe het mamma dit gedoen aan my? Mamma, ek soek 'n drukkie. Mamma, ek voel mamma se liefde. Mamma, ek wil mamma se bors lê. Sy kan nie dit sê nie. Mamma, ek voel nie lekker nie. Sy kan nie dit sê nie, maar nou wil hulle protes om die Sangoma vry te laat. Môre doen die Sangoma weer met iemand anders se kind en dan staan ons weer hier vandag.
Dat will benefit.
Okay guys, thank you so much for sharing your opinion. You know, it's been difficult to get people to speak open to us because I think some people are sensitive about this case, you know. Boss, I've seen that you've been very active in this case. Nothing. But look, thank you for being out here. I've watched you out in social media, you know, and I felt like, okay, today is an important day for us to come through and to get the feel of the community and just everyone that has been involved, you know, trying to get to the bottom of this.
It was a very emotional day for me after the news I received. Like, you know, I've received the news that, you know, the bedding,
Yes.
the bedding,
Yeah.
all the bedding in the house contained Joslin's blood. But it was not blood that you can say she was from a wound. The way the forensic officer explained to me was, he said, boss, that blood that on the bed there is blood spatter, which means the child was bludgeoned with something, and that's how you get blood spatter. Not blood leaking from a wound, it was blood splatter. Do you understand? So that was an emotional moment for me, because obviously we've been looking for the child 24/7 for the last 3 weeks, and I mean that was just something I don't think any one of us could have handled, you know.
Well, look,
So-
thank you. Definitely sensitive, and that's why I'm saying that this thing is emotional to some people, and some people find that this is the time now for us to stand together. You get the feel from the community that there is other kids that has also disappeared in this process, you know. But I feel like this particular case, you know, has brought the community together, and they are taking the stand and putting their foot down, you know, to say that we will not allow, brought the world together. No, definitely.
Everybody back to their feet,
Yes.
back on their knees.
Definitely. Thank you so much for that. So guys, there you have it, you know. Thank you all for joining us today. Wake us up in the hood, out in the community of Vredenburg, Saldanha Bay. Thank you all for tuning in.